Hello everyone, it's Dr. Vasquez, your doctor in criminal justice, bringing you another video on criminal justice topics. And today we will be talking about Carlee Russell, the 25-year-old who went missing from Hoover, Alabama on Thursday, July 13, 2023, around 9:34 local hours. But first, I just want to say thank you. I was supposed to put this video out yesterday, but due to all the comments, all the likes, all the shares, I have been really busy replying to everybody. Sometimes I share stories that are not even mine. Sometimes I'm advocating for people I don't even know, and it comes from my heart. So I just say thank you for everybody for being so interactive and just supporting this community, supporting this channel, supporting this platform. It really is a dream come true for me. So thank you. On that night, Thursday, July 13, 2023, around 9:34, Carlee Russell calls 911. She reports a child is on the road. She describes the child as being a toddler, 3-4 years old, being in diapers, by himself, having only a white t-shirt, no shoes on. She says that she has eyes on that child. As she's talking to 911, there is a camera recording her, and she travels 600 meters. So she travels 600 meters, and then she gets off the phone with 911 and she calls her brother's girlfriend. Her brother's girlfriend can hear her talking to somebody, and then she hears a scream. That's when the communication stops. Next, patrol vehicles show up. Within 5 minutes of the 911 dispatch, a police officer arrives on scene. He goes to the vehicle. Carlee's not there. In the grass, he was able to find her wig and her cell phone. He goes back to the vehicle. He finds the fast food she had ordered. The officer finds her purse. The officer finds the Apple Watch. It's all in her purse. So those items are there. Also, mind you, in the video, you could see that there's vehicles that are going back and forth. So the mystery remains, where is Carlee Russell? Fast forward to that Saturday, July 15, around 10:44. Her family calls 911 and says that Carlee has returned. She is transported to the hospital to get medically evaluated, and she gives a brief statement. Stay tuned for what comes next.
Down the interstate, she saw a baby walking down the side of the road and called 911. She stated when she got out of her vehicle to check on the child, a man came out of the trees and mumbled that he was checking on the baby. She claimed that the man then picked her up and she screamed. She stated he then made her go over a fence. She claims he then forced her into a car, and the next thing she remembers is being in the trailer of an 18-wheeler. She stated that the male was with a female. However, she never saw the female, only hearing her voice. She also told detectives she could hear a baby crying. The male had orange hair with a big bald spot on the back. She said she was able to escape the 18-wheeler and fled on foot, only to be captured again and was put in a car. She claimed she was then blindfolded but was not tied up because the captor said they did not want to leave impressions on her wrists. She said that they took her into a house and made her get undressed. She believes they took pictures of her, but she does not remember them having any physical or sexual contact. She stated the next day she woke up and was fed cheese crackers by the female. She said the woman also played with her hair, but could not remember anything else. At some point, she was put back in a vehicle she claims was able to escape while it was in the West Hoover area. She told detectives she ran through lots of woods until she came out near her residence. During this interview, detectives noted that Carlee had a small injury to her lip, and she claimed that her head was hurting. She also had a tear in her shirt. Detectives also noted that she had $107 cash in her right sock. Out of respect for Carlee and her family, detectives did not press for additional information in this interview and made plans to speak with her in detail after giving her time to rest.
All right, everybody, welcome back. This is the portion in the video where I always have 3 questions, 3 things, 3 concerns that I want to discuss with you. I'm not going to repeat everything that the chief of police just said. That was the reason why I showed you that video. But I do have the following questions for you. As always, put your comments down below. And my first question for you is going to be, do you believe Carlee? For me, I'm going to say no. And the reason I'm going to say no is just there's too many things that don't add up, right? The 600 meters that you traveled that allegedly you saw a child, the stuff that you stole from your employer's office, you took a bathrobe, you took toilet paper, you took some other things, you went to Target, you grabbed some granola bars, some Cheeze Its. Those things were not found in your vehicle. You had cash on you when cash was found. You had $107 on you, and then none of your valuables were stolen from your vehicle as well. So you have cash on you and none of your valuables were taken, right? Also, all there was probably like a scratch or a bump on you. So for someone that was strangled or was thrown around, there's no body marks. Also, we have to talk about those searches. You're searching Amber Alerts, you're searching bus tickets, you're searching one-way tickets, you're searching bus stations, and there were some other searches that they didn't even reveal because I guess they didn't want to put Carlee in a bad light. So I could keep going with my examples. Like I said, let me know what you think down below. And my next question to you is, if it is found that Carlee is lying, right, because the police department hasn't done a follow-up investigation with her, how should the criminal justice system proceed? And this is where I'm going with this. There's a lot of perspectives, right? Because we all know there is mental health issues, but we always have to be real careful to say, okay, this was mental health, and no, she played the system. She knew what she was doing exactly. And then the other part of that, let's just say that for the sake of argument, she was lying. She played the system. Does that mean you throw the book at her? Does that mean you lock her away? Does that mean that she gets mental health treatment? So I would like to know that from you. For me, I think there has to be a level of accountability because they said that they stopped at no expense. It was local, state, federal law enforcement. There were private citizens that were conducting search parties. Her mother, her father were going on every news outlet. I think her brother put up some video that was forwarded to me so I could do a video. So there has to be a level of accountability. Okay, and that might be looking different for everyone. That might be probation. That might be some jail time. But there also has to be the rehabilitation aspect. That has to be concurrent with the punishment. So that's where I stand. I know some people are probably going to come at me, but so I do think there has to be punishment, but I do think there has to be rehabilitation as well. And my last question to you would be, why would someone make up such a story? For me, we don't know what other people go through. I think she was in school. She was in college. She was 25 years old. Remember, when you're 25, you're still young. You haven't experienced life. I think she lived with her parents, if I'm not mistaken. So I believe she was working in a part-time position. So it wasn't a full-time position. I think she needed help. She probably didn't know how to go about it. That's why we ended up the way we did. I don't think she ever believed that it would get this much attention and I got out of hand. It could be something so easily that maybe Carlee needed attention. Maybe she needed somebody to tell her she was important and she was needed and, you know, she felt loved and so on. Sometimes people don't get that at home. So you look for it in the other way. Some people might turn to external things, such as working out, such as alcohol, such as materialistic things. Maybe this was the way she felt she could feel appreciated and needed and wanted. All right, everybody, it's time for the shameless plug. If you like criminal justice, if you like criminology, if you like videos like this, Dr. Vasquez is gathering the information, shooting it out to you. This is the platform for you. This is community, and this is the family for you. Please ensure to like, subscribe, share, comment down below. We've been at this for over 3 years now, so we have a lot of material. All right, everybody, enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you.